am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys and gals? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another episode of Learning to Snipe in Battlefield. Today, of course, we will have some Battlefield 4 gameplay. And for those of you that have been asking me, when I'm going to get back to Hardline, I will definitely still be uploading Hardline videos, and probably a lot more soon to come. I am just completely obsessed with getting to level 140 in Battlefield 4, like I've said before in a lot of comments, and probably talked about a little bit in some other videos. But anyway, let's get into this gameplay right here. This is the new Dragon Valley DLC map, and I've already uploaded a video on it, and I've kind of been just no life in this map. But I wanted to ask you guys your opinions on several different types of gameplay, and I will be demonstrating each type of gameplay in this video. The first type of player is my favorite type of player, as you well know. The recon with a sniper rifle as a primary and a pistol as the secondary. I want to know you guys' opinions on that class setup, what your favorite options are, and if you think the class is overpowered or not. I actually, in Battlefield, I don't think any class is overpowered, and this is just my opinion. You can feel completely free to disagree with me, because opinions wouldn't matter if everybody just agreed with everybody. So feel free to disagree with me. Just don't be a dick about it. I don't think any class in Battlefield is overpowered. I think it's a very balanced game, and that's part of the reason I like playing hardcore. I feel the hardcore is more balanced than other game modes in Battlefield, and I won't get too far into that because I know I've already talked about that before. My favorite sniper rifle to use right now is the G90. My favorite secondary is the G18, and everything else is just whatever. Because those options are all up to you. But I want to know if this is the class you guys like to use, and if so, what your setup is, and why you like that class. And even if you disagree, I want to know, why you don't like the sniper class, or why you don't like the sniper class I'm using, or somebody else is using, or whatever. I just want a lot of comments and to hear you guys' opinions. So feel free to write me a story, and know that I will respond. It might be a day or so before I get on here, to go through all the comments, but I always try my best to respond to everyone. So please leave a comment. And thanks again to all you guys that commented on the last video that had never commented before. That's very awesome. And I was happy to hear from each and every one of you that I've never heard from before that is a subscriber. And if you like what you see on this channel and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there on the bottom or up on the top left of the video screen. Right here, this is going to look fucked up, but I asked this guy for health. He wouldn't give it to me, so I ended his life. That's what you gotta do sometimes. This part is even more fucked up. I actually tried to shoot my own teammate so I could C4 the thing. Then I tried to shoot his C4, but I got fucked both times. So I guess I was being kind of a dickhead in this in this match. I don't know why. I watched it. I was like, why did I do that? But anyway, this guy gets his revenge right here. Friendly fire. Boom. Takes me right out of the sky. So yeah, opinions on friendly fire too. Here's the second thing I want your opinion on is thermal optics. Now, I know I might have stated that thermal optics in the comments section. I might have replied to a couple of you and said that thermal optics shouldn't work in the daytime, but I think I was wrong, and I want you guys' opinion on this. It's because I believe the thermal optics is based on heat signatures, so I don't think it matters whether it's daytime or nighttime. But correct me if I'm wrong on that. I still think they're a little overpowered. Even if they are realistic, because, for example, one guy commented and said, in real life, a UAV can gun you down from miles away, and can see it with perfect vision because of the camera system on it and everything, and, that's actually true. You see videos, of, wartime bombs going off and UAVs shooting them down and taking out, whole caravans of people and trucks and equipment and all kinds of buildings. It's just crazy. So, but you have to keep in mind this is a video game, and if that could happen, then everybody would probably be flying a UAV 10 miles in the air. So it has to be balanced a little bit, But you can see I'm using the thermal optics on this LAV, and I am just crushing people. Just crushing people. And it seems to me that it's a little overpowered because every time I want to try and be a ground soldier or say I want to be a sniper camper, and I want to spend a match, sitting on the hill or something, and try my best not to be seen by the enemy. Well, as soon as an LAV rolls within 200 meters of me, they're going to see my white dot sitting there, or even a tank, or a helicopter. It's going to be so easy to see me. So it really makes it hard to play like that. Not that I have a huge problem with that, but it is kind of annoying. Like these guys up here. That guy might have just been wanting to play some defense for his team and watch this objective. And that is part of the game. That's how you're supposed to play it. But I made it impossible for him to do that because I was using the thermal optics and I could see him. Be 100% sure. If I was not using the thermal optics, I would not have seen half the people that I'm seeing, with them. And I go from like 5 kills to like 20 kills in a very short, amount of time here. And that's why I think, in my opinion, the thermal optics is a little overpowered. They either need to get rid of it or dumb it down or something. But I want to know you guys' opinions on that again. And I know I've asked for that before, but I didn't ask in so much detail. So let me know your opinions on that. The third thing I want to know your opinions on is the DMRs. Now, I recently reached my XP cap for the recon class, so I have been trying out engineer with the DMR. The reason I use the DMR? There's no sniper rifles on the engineer class, and the DMR is the closest thing I can find to a sniper rifle. Now, the biggest scope you can put on it, I believe, is a 4x scope. And I'm using the, I think it's the JGM 4x scope. It's my favorite one. Now, when you're playing hardcore, the DMR, any DMR, is going to be 2 body shots to kill anywhere on the body as long as they're within range, and 1 headshot to kill. So in hardcore, it's more like a regular sniper rifle in core, as you can get that 1 headshot to kill. Now, I know a lot of people say that DMRs are overpowered, but I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I'm going to tell you that when I first started using the DMR, going from mainly a 1-shot kill sniper rifle, it was difficult for me, and I don't know if you think that's funny or if that's true or if that's normal. But it was so hard going from a large scope 6x and up sniper rifle to a small scope DMR, especially not knowing the mechanics of the gun. So I used to kind of think DMRs, well, I guess I never thought DMRs were overpowered. I just thought they were kind of annoying, and I still think they're annoying, but I definitely don't think they're overpowered. Now, the DMRs in Hardline are different from Battlefield 4, so give me your opinion on both of them. The main difference in Hardline is they have less recoil, and you can put actual big scopes on them all the way up to the 14x scope, which is a little much, I think, but it is more realistic that you can put any scope on the gun that you want. But I think they did a good job of balancing the DMRs in Battlefield 4 because they limit the scope. So if you're going to get a long-range shot with the DMR, you actually have to be very accurate in order to do so. So I want to know you guys' opinions on the DMRs. In this last clip here, I am using, just like in the previous clip, I was using the SCAR DMR, SCAR HSV or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, SCAR HSV. And that's my favorite one, pretty much only because when I first started playing first-person shooters, the very first assault rifle that I actually really liked was the SCAR. And correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe Battlefield 4 has 3 variations of the SCAR. I think there's a assault rifle SCAR, a DMR SCAR, and possibly a light machine gun SCAR. Now, I've never used any of the assault rifles or the light machine guns of Battlefield 4, so I'm just going off of what I heard. But let me know if that's correct, and give me your opinions on that too. But mainly just about the 3 things we talked about: the sniper class, the overpower, whether or not the thermal optics in an LAV and tanks and helicopters is overpowered, and also what you think about DMRs in Battlefield 4 versus Battlefield Hardline. Well, I want to thank all you guys for watching these videos. I never expected in my life to get this many subscribers, and I know I'm technically still a small YouTube channel, but you guys really make it worthwhile to make the videos. You know, I would make videos even if they were only getting, you know, 50 to 100 views. I did that for years and never really cared, but now that I have so many subs, it just makes it that much more great to make the videos. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Later.